Welcome to Grace Today, a daily vlog designed to encourage you and equip you with the Word of God. Let's begin. In today's episode, we're going to continue to look at this glorious passage in Romans chapter 3 that is really the heart of the epistle to Romans. Follow along with me. I'm going to read the whole passage again, and then we're just going to focus in on a couple verses. Let's read Romans chapter 3, verses 21 to 30. Romans 3, 21 to 30. But now, apart from the law, the righteousness of God has been manifested, being witnessed by the law and the prophets, even the righteousness of God through faith in Jesus Christ, for all those who believe. For there is no distinction, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, being justified as a gift by His grace through the redemption which is in Christ Jesus, whom God displayed publicly as a propitiation in His blood through faith. This was to demonstrate His righteousness, because in the forbearance of God He passed over the sins previously committed, for the demonstration, I say, of His righteousness at the present time, so that He would be just and the justifier of the one who has faith in Jesus. Where then is boasting? It is excluded. By what kind of law? Of works? No, but by a law of faith. For we maintain that a man is justified by faith apart from the works of the law. Or is God the God of the Jews only? Is He not the God of the Gentiles only? Yes, of the Gentiles also, since indeed God, who will justify the circumcised by faith and the uncircumcised through faith, is one. As we talked about yesterday, this passage is really the heart of the book of Romans. This is a passage that declares the glories of justification by faith. Now, we ended yesterday by talking about how grace is displayed in redemption through Christ. This passage teaches us that grace is displayed in redemption through Jesus Christ. We're going to dig into that a little bit deeper today by looking again specifically at verses 25 and 26 and seeing that justification comes by faith alone, in Christ alone. Look with me again at Romans 3, 25 and 26. Actually, we'll read verses 24 to 26. Being justified as a gift by His grace through the redemption which is in Christ Jesus, whom God displayed publicly as a propitiation in His blood through faith. This was to demonstrate His righteousness, because in the forbearance of God He passed over sins previously committed, for the demonstration, I say, of His righteousness at the present time, so that He would be just and the justifier of one who has faith in Jesus. This passage shows us a few things that I want to highlight to you today as kind of devotional thoughts. First, it shows us that the cross is a display of God's grace. The cross, the most egregious act in human history, is actually a profound display of God's grace. The cross makes payment for sin. It makes propitiation, as this passage says. Remember, all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. The only true payment for that sin, the only possible payment for that sin is in the cross, is in the propitiation of sins by Jesus Christ. The cross also displays God's righteousness. He repeats that in these two verses, saying this was a demonstration of His righteousness. For God to be righteous, sin has to be judged. It has to be judged. If God does not judge sin, He is not righteous. Does that mean we have no hope? No. That means our only hope is Christ, who took on the judgment that we deserve. Our only hope is faith in Him, the one who made propitiation, who paid the penalty that our sin deserved. The cross displays God's patience as well. He paid the price, and He is waiting patiently for all those who will trust in Him to come to Him. This shows God's patience. Friends, John 3:16 and 17 says, "For God so loved the world that He sent His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life. For God did not send His Son into the world to judge the world, but that the world might be saved through Him." And friends, God is perfectly patient. And his Son is coming again to judge the world. He sent him into the world not to judge the world, but that the world might be saved through him. And he is patiently waiting for all who will believe in him to come to him and to come to eternal life. And then he's going to send his Son again to judge the world. Friends, I hope these truths about the gospel, these truths about justification by faith alone in Christ alone, are encouraging to you. This is our hope. This is our grand and glorious hope. I love you, Grace Community. I'm praying for you. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in to the Grace Today vlog. For more information on Grace Community Baptist Church in Elgin, Texas, or how you can support this ministry, check out the links in the description below. See you tomorrow.